Hello there, thank you for joining me. Here we are back in Satisfactory. Yay! Right, so in the last episode we decided that we needed to, well, I needed to fix the power, so I went and did that. We also decided we needed to make these steel pipe things. Is that what they're called? Steel pipes, yeah. So we needed to make steel pipes, and that was so, in the top right of the screen we've got the 100, can't remember what they're called now. I don't know, we'll have a look. We've got to make 100 of them anyway, and in order to make 100 of them, is it in here? No, it's not. I think it's in an assembler. Alright, so we need an assembler, and we need, I think it was the wire and those. So let's have a think about this. Where can we do this? I think I'll put it down here. It needs to be in between that and that. Okay, right, so let's start off with that then. I hope you're well, I hope you're having a lovely day. I need some wire and I need reinforced iron plate. Great. Now I was making iron plate somewhere over here. Where was I making that? Did I stop making it? Oh. Screen had a bit of a moment then. Got some of them. Right. What else was there? The wire. Okay. I've probably got some wire in storage somewhere. Or not. Okay. Maybe I've got some left in one of these. I've got all sorts everywhere nowadays. We should get organised. No, none in there. None in there. Okay. And there's pretty much nothing in the top one. Okay. Alrighty. Not in there then, so let's go over here and turn all this back on. See if we can make some. We've got copper coming into here, and that's making that. What does cable need? That was it, cable. So it needs those. So that should be filling up with those. Okay, so then we need to come out of here and we need to make one of these over here somewhere, which we can't afford. Okay, interesting. Well, there's a way around that, isn't there? So we just make a crafting bench just here. Where was it? Cable. There we go. Loads of chance to make cable. So we'll do some of that. Not sure how many we need, to be honest, but we'll just make a few. There we go, that'll do. That's enough, isn't it? So then we want one of those. This way a little bit. It's not going to be pretty, it's just got to be functional. That's the way I look at it. Got enough to make these? No, I'm missing concrete. Wow, I'm missing concrete. I'm never missing concrete. Can't make any either, can I? Don't have any stuff on me to make concrete. I can't remember if there was any in here. Well, we could take some of that, couldn't we? Could make some concrete. There's probably going to be some somewhere in here, surely. Don't really see any. Leave a comment. Oh dear. Okay, right, so there's none in there. There is some. Whee! So where I've got concrete is up here, because I'm doing weird stuff with it, like putting it into this machine here. Let's Let's grab a couple. Open them out here. Okay. I'm just going to grab a few while we're here. I like that. I like that, look. I like that. Right, that'll do. I'm sure that's enough, surely. Right, okay, so we'll go back over there. We'll do that. Probably actually going to need a bit more than that, aren't I? Oh dear. Oh dear. It's one of those days. Right, so over here. Back over here. There's one of those in there. Gonna put that bench in the wrong place, haven't I? Comes out of there, it goes round there, and it goes into there. Okay, brilliant, that's what we wanted. And then in here, we need to make cable. Okay. Now these are all turned off, I think, because we had that power outage. So let's turn these back on and see what happens now. Okie dokie. Right, so that's all that producing wire, which is then being made into cable, which then needs to come to... Where did I put it? I haven't put it down yet, have I? This assembler thing. No, okay. We need an assembler. Now, the assembler... Oh, hello. Ah, what do I do? I put him like that, maybe? Why not? Why not? Like I said, it's not going to be perfect, it's just got to be functional. Stick that into there. So that'll be feeding into there. And he needs to be making these. Right. Because it wants 50 per minute. Goodness, how many does this put out then? Probably 50 a minute, surely. 30 a minute. Oh dear. Could be in trouble here. Not going to be very efficient, is it? Alright, okay, so then up here. I'm going to have enough, am I? No. Okay. Got enough to do it this way. No, I don't. Brilliant. Okay. Oh dear. Right, so I need more concrete. And probably more sheets. Sheet metal stuff. Great, super duper, that's just what we wanted. Concrete. Can only make 18. That's no good, is it? That's no good now, is it? Okay, make some more of that as well. And while it's doing that, I need to confess. I started up OBS. Oh no, I didn't start up OBS. I started up the game first, and I thought to myself, I'll just have a quick run around and make sure I know what I'm doing before I start recording. That was like 4 hours ago. Someone said in the comments, Satisfactory takes over your life. Well, I didn't think it was possible, but it did today. So yeah, so I've lost sort of a few hours. And in that time, I've had a bit of a play. I've been listening to you. I've listened to your comments, and I've been trying to get things more efficient and all that kind of stuff. Yes, it's not looking very efficient right this very moment, but I'll show you in a moment and you can let me know what you think. But anyway, we are doing iron plates, that's fine. Probably do some screws as well to make some more reinforced plate. Actually no, I think I'll just stick with the Mark 1 conveyors for the time being, I think. Yeah, so yeah, like I say, so I've lost a fair few hours just playing about. So this is all going over here, right? Then from here we need to go up the hill, so let's get those. Got plenty now. Won't reach up there. There's a surprise. Okay, right, now all we need to do now is power this thing. And we should start slowly, but we will be producing these automated wirings. Okay. Oh no, it needed stators. Huh? That's not what I expected to be required. No, I needed to make stators first. Right, okay. I needed to make stators, my bad. Right, so it's got to make stators and then we can make the automated. Oh, right, oh, okay, look, I've got that wrong then, haven't I? Oh, I was doing this too easily. Okay. Get rid of that. Let's head back here. Just get rid of that. Then that gives me an opportunity to actually do something useful, doesn't it? So this is a constructor. We need to learn about that quickly. So it requires 15 a minute in and it outputs 30. Right, but we need 60 to go over to there. So what are we storing in there? Ah, we're also storing that. Okay. That's right then. So what we'll do then is we'll just extend this. Can I do? Okay. We'll extend that and then we'll come out of here and we'll extend that. No, we won't, we'll merge. Merge. Merge somewhere closer. Ah, here we go, right. Haven't got enough for that. Okay, we'll have to do that as a Mark 1 then. Nope, that's the lifter thingy. Mark 1 conveyor belt, please. Thank you very much. That's very nice of you. Okay, and then we better turn the thing back on that's feeding that, haven't we? Or have we already done that? We've already done that. Oh yes, of course, it's getting fed in from the top, isn't it? Which means we needed... Ah! I've got myself stuck. We needed to actually be turning this one on. There we go. That's better. Right. Let's hope we've got enough power. Close. Going to be close. Right, anyway, so this is going to be now producing those, hopefully. Is that right? Yes, okay. That's good, that's good. We like that. Right, okay. Right, okay. Well, we'll leave that doing that for a bit. I better put a storage unit on it because I'm going to have to spend some time wandering around showing you some other stuff. So let's do that first. Organization, storage. Can we get one? Yes, we can. Can we align it? Yes, we can. Can we connect it? What am I doing? I want to do it with that one. I want to use Mark 1. It's not going to be going out there very fast. Okay, right. So they're going into there. Brilliant. We'll leave that doing that, and I will take you for a wander. So you'll remember over the other side here, if you've been following along the videos, I was making, well, I was trying to do a bit more efficient production, and the efficient production wasn't going too badly, I must admit. A floating tree, look. Interesting. Can you walk under the floating tree? No, you can't. Kind of get stuck. Anyway, so yeah, I had this little, I had the iron ore, which is on the other side over here. I've got a couple of crates left. On the other side over here, to my right a bit, and I had tried to make it as efficient as possible to get some sort of advanced plating or whatever it was that I needed for one of the objectives. Actually, that's the point. Did I oh, I've got Mark II miners now. Ooh, that's exciting. Oh, they require some really expensive stuff though, don't they? Okay. Yeah, so anyway, I'll stop waffling. And basically, I just redesigned it. And now it looks a bit like this. Like I said, I lost a few hours. So yeah, so my little mines here, they were all coming out and doing this weird and wonderful production environment. A bit like on the other side over there, like all that mess. And I thought to myself, well, people keep telling me I need to do foundations, and they keep telling me that I need to do walls and build things, and everything aligns, and it's all wonderful and super duper and all the rest of it. So I found these iron ore deposits over there. I put down a couple of mines, and I thought to myself, well, seeing as I'm putting in this new stuff here, I might as well see about putting something on a flat ground. So I found this little bit of flat ground over here. I'll show you. Let's go down there. We might lose a bit of health here. Yeah, so I started building. I thought to myself, well, it's probably something to try, isn't it? I don't know anything about, I mean, after doing the tour with Jamie's World the other day in the live stream, I thought to myself, well, all very pretty, isn't it? I mean, I don't have many things to build with. That's what I've found. Just got concrete foundations. Anyway, so let me show you. On the outside, let me just start out there actually. On the outside, obviously, we've got the ore coming in. Now, the ore is coming down from the other side over there initially, and it goes into the wall. Now, I don't have those fancy little holes that was that we saw in Jamie's stream, so I don't know how he managed to do that. So I've just clipped through the wall. So there's a lot of clipping. So if you're involved, if you don't like clipping, then look away, because there's a bit. Anyway, so it comes in. That's the upstairs. It comes in down here, and then it comes into my smelters. Yay! And my smelters, there's a few of them. And they go to the constructors, and the constructors are doing their constructy things. As you can see, we've got bars coming out of here, they're coming into here, and now because of the whole production being 40 per minute, what I've done is I've just merged them and then sent them out the wall. I'll explain that bit in a minute. So we've got plenty of screws basically. Now this floor was going to be my screw production floor, but it ended up being screws and plates, because well, I'd already used the 3 sets as such to make the screws, which I was only trying to get to 100 output, and they output 40, and I'm not very good at numbers, but that makes like 4, 8, 120, isn't it? So it's 120 popping along here. So that's more than I need for the time being. So what I did is I have built this bit just so it can make some plates. And as you saw, the outside is just feeding through the wall. Anyway, right, so isn't it nice? So I'm still not sold on the whole foundation buildings things. I mean, yes, I've seen some wonderful architecture being made by people, but when you've only got what looks like to be a few things, there's not much you can really do. I mean, yes, there's a little bit of, I don't know, you can vary things a bit, I suppose, but yeah, not that overtaken at the moment. Anyway, so I went and did that, and then, better explain where it goes. So this pokes out the wall, it goes into this then goes up here, and it goes into the wall. Now there, I did mention the clipping, there is some clipping going on, so don't worry about it, but there is. Anyway, so let's head upstairs and I'll show you. So then they come through the wall, just there, you see? Isn't that great? And I've got on the other side more of the smelters, but I've not done anything with these. I think I powered them, but I didn't do anything with them. Anyway, so there's this being fed from the outside through a lifter. See, I thought this little box thing here would cut a hole in the wall, but it don't. Anyway, so that's coming up from the outside directly. We're making more of these. These are being split because this is 30 a minute and these only required 15, I think. Yeah, but these only required 15. So then those are coming out and they're getting merged back into this one, which then goes into here, and now this requires 20 a minute, so overspec on that, and it requires 100 a minute, which I'm getting 120, so that's overspec as well. So we're outputting just rotors here, and the rotors come out and they go into the storage. Yay! Check that out. Aren't you impressed with me? I did all that. It took me ages. Can't believe how long it actually took me. Because I don't know what I'm doing, that's the upshot. But I'm learning, aren't I? Oh dear. So yeah, so we've got rotors being produced here. I'm not sure whether or not, because I can't do anything about this automating stuff. I can't make any of that. So all I could do really was make rotors. So that's what I'm doing. Fantastic. But yeah, so this is my first attempt at making a building. Oh, I did have like a, he's gone. I had one of those beans wandering around in here. He must have made his way out somehow. He's over there now, look what looks things. But yeah, I had a bean. It walked up my ramp and just carried on inside, and I was like, oh, what are you doing in here? Oh dear. But anyway, so yeah, so I can see why people do this. I can see why you think it's all a bit neat and all lovely and duper, and it is. I've got a newfound respect for the people that are making all these lovely buildings and getting on with it. But blimey, then I have to take a long time. Goodness me. I mean, you can do that zooping thing. I haven't figured that out myself, but so this is all manually done. This is like one bit at a time. Click, click, click. And these things are quite annoying to line up because you have to build them from the ground upwards. So when you try and, you can't just sort of like say there's the edge of my conveyor at the top and then come down, because then that dictates the direction that the conveyor is going to work in. So that's all a bit weird. But yeah. So these are all being sort of semi-worked out to be over spec, basically. So this one here is kicking out 60, and he's going directly straight into a smelter. whereas the other one, which is also obviously kicking out 60 iron each minute, it's coming down here and it's splitting, so 30 is going into the upstairs bit and 30 is going into the downstairs bit here. So I've done a bit of work on the whole calculating things and stuff, and I must admit it has taken me a little while, like I said. Foolishly I've built it right there, so if you stand on this side of the building right at the bottom here, then this green stuff tries to kill you. So that was great. Hello, Bean. But yeah, so I have done a little bit. It's not as impressive as everybody else's wonderful work, so, but at the end of the day, that's all I've unlocked at the moment. I assume I unlock the rest of the architecture type stuff in the shop, but I've not really looked at it. So yeah, so the goal at the moment is to make those whatever they're called at the top right, advanced wiring things, whatever they are. So yeah, sorry to not have taken you along for the journey, but like I said, I opened up the game and I thought to myself, well, I just better make sure that I've got everything in order and I've still got power and all that kind of good stuff. So I was doing that, and then one thing led to another and another led to another, and I ended up with a building. So it is what it is. Let's just check quickly. Hours. Let's click on to save. I think it already says there. So we're at 26 hours now. So that's gone up. Blimey, it says 6 hours, but I'm sure it hasn't. That can't be right. No. 25? No. I'm not sure. It's definitely gone up a few hours. It's all Jamie's fault. He's the one who suggested I start playing this game, and there I am playing it for hours and hours and hours and not even recording it. I don't know. Anyway, so we've got production going down here. Looks like we're not running out of things. What's our production rate? 100% still, that's pretty good, isn't it? Okay, so we're doing alright as far as making them 5 a minute. Not bad, is it? So we've got 70 already. So I assume what I need is to work out another one of these, isn't it? So that we can make this automated wiring. There we go. Okay, so in order to do that, then I'm going to have to work out this wiring again, aren't I? So we've got work out how many's coming out of here. Oh, look, this is what I don't like, is the numbers. So this is 30 coming out of here, 30 coming out of the other one. I'm sure this requires 60, isn't it? 40. Okay, so we've got 20 left over. How do I go about taking 60 down to... I suppose if I split it, it will only take what it needs, won't it? I don't know. Let's put... No, can't make another assembler. I need more of the plate. I'm not sure I'm making any more. Okay. So I'm not making that anymore because I'm not getting the... Yeah, so I moved everything down then, didn't I? Oh dear. Oh dear. That's not great, is it? Okay. This is why you need to be more organised, isn't it? This is why you need to have these things in order. But I'm not very organised. I don't have things in order. But that said, I think what we're going to do is we're probably going to end up trying to build the rest of this just for the gold in the next episode. But yeah, so I'm sorry I didn't take you along to show you the building of the building as such and the filling of the building, but you've all seen it pretty much anyway. Everybody who comments has got lots of more experience than I have. But I did kind of enjoy making it. Like I say, I'm not too sold on the whole foundation thing still. I just don't. I mean, it's just extra clicks, isn't it? At the end of the day, yeah, it does look pretty. I do like this. This is very organised. I like this. I like, you know, the way it comes out and goes up and goes in and all that kind of good stuff. I quite enjoyed making that, and I do like these lifter things. They're quite good. So yeah, so maybe there is scope for some more in the future, but I think I need to unlock some more building materials before I start playing about with that. So maybe I just might do the foundations and have a play with that when I'm more in the mood for it. We'll do some more in the next episode maybe. So do join me then, and thank you for watching this one. I will see you very, very soon. Bye!